In today's video, I'm doing a collab with my friend Doll Fairy Crafter, and we're creating little sweet shops for our Calico critters. For my room, I wanted to keep it simple. I kind of wanted it to look like one of those kits that you buy and you put together. So I did a corner room. I used 2 wood planks that I got at Dollar Tree to have a stable base, and I just glued them together using wood glue. For the top, I did add some cereal box because I didn't want the seam to show. So I did that and then added my scrapbook paper, and I got a simple box room. All of the furniture pieces I'm going to show you, I actually created on my Cricut, and I designed these myself, so I'm super proud of that. They're not perfect, but I think they came out really cute. If you see one you really like and want to put together, definitely let me know, and I can make them public and you can kind of mess around with them on Cricut Design Space and create your own. But I did create little glass windows using doll packaging just to kind of make it look like a real display counter. And for the color, I used camo pink on each one, and I just kept my layers very thin. You don't want to go too heavy-handed with the paint because of the cardboard. It is cereal box, so it's super thin, and I just layered it up. This is what it looks like after a fresh coat of paint, and I am going to go ahead and add the little display window on this one. I just left this one aside so I can show you how I did it. So I just used tacky glue, because hot glue is just so messy and it's so bulky that it just wasn't going to look good. So I just used a precision tip glue bottle. You can get these on Temu or even at Hobby Lobby. These are perfect for small scale projects, and I just added on my little window. As you can see from this, it's not perfect. I designed these myself by just eyeballing them, so the measurements aren't perfect, but I still think it came out cute. I also made a little table using antique white and 2 circle wood pieces I got off Temu, and I'm going to use wood glue to hold those together. I got the bead caps from my friend Steffi, Steffi's Beads and Baubles on YouTube, so thank you, Steffi. And I'm going to just add them together like so to make a little tiered table. So that looks really cute, and I think it'll be perfect for the shop. And now I'm moving on to the frames. I made them out of resin, and I really didn't like the color that they came out, so I painted over them. And then I made some photos on my computer on photo paper, and I'm just going to glue them to the back and just make sure the seal is super tight, because I'm going to go in with resin to give like a frame inside, like a glass frame. And here I'm just curing each frame, and they actually came out really good. I had one that messed up, but I ended up fixing it later. So here's what the frames look like with the resin, and I think they came out really good. I love the little foods inside the frames. It's going to be perfect. I also made a bunch of treats. These little cookies I made out of clay, and they were super tiny. I just add tacky glue to put them in, and I also made a bunch more candy and treats. This is some little candies I made. Those little Tic Tacs were super tiny. And all it is foam and then the printable that I made on Photoshop. And I also made cotton candy. I used some little pom-poms and I cut them up and made tons and tons of cotton candy. I also made some little jars and added a photo for fake candy and a bead on top. And I made a little lollipop stand with some lollipop, because of course you gotta have lollipops. And then I made these little candies in a jar and a bunch of clay treats for the shop. And this I made a while back, but I made a stand for it. It's not perfect, but it works to hold it up. And then I made a bunch more. So this is what took the longest, is all of these little clay treats and all the little details. I also made some cakes to go in the shop, and I made a register, a tip jar. All of the little tiny stuff took a while, but it was super fun. And here's the little shelf that we made. I added a cotton candy logo and some lace. And here's what it looks like. I'm adding the photos. This is all the furniture put in, and I'm just decorating it a little bit and filling up the shelves. So here's one of the shelves that I filled up. I hope I put enough on it. I feel like it needs a little more, but I put candy on top, some little fake jars I made out of beads, some lollipops, and of course our cotton candy. And then I made this little table display. I added my cake, a little resin jar I made, and some candies. And yeah, this is all the little pieces that I created, and we just got to put it together now. And finally, here is everything put in the shop that I showed you guys. This was such a fun project. It took a long time to make because I worked on it every day or two after work, and it was just so much fun to take my time, enjoy crafting, and just have fun with my friend. And we would send pictures back and forth of things we made, and it's just so much fun. So this is my shop. I did add in some little calico critters so you could see like what I'm planning to do with it, like with photos. And I still think it needs more. I really like the little gumball machine. I just feel like it's so tiny. I know hers is going to be bigger, but I really wanted mine to be tiny because I'm going to be using it as a display piece in my house because I really want to show off my art more, and so when people come over, they don't have to come to my craft room to really enjoy some of my projects. So I really want to display this one, and I thought it was so cute. I love all the treats. The treats were like my favorite part to make, and the furniture. I really enjoyed making the furniture on the Cricut. I've done it many times before, but never shared it, so I was excited to share some of my furniture that I've made before. So yeah, this is it, guys. What do you think? How do you think I did? Was it what you expected? I think it came out really good, and I'm really proud of it, so I hope you guys are. And I'm sorry I haven't been around for a while because I've been working on this for you guys, and I wanted to take my time and make it something beautiful. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I'm going to leave you with some footage and some photos. And don't forget to go check out Doll Fairy Crafter's video. I cannot wait. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.